I'm a Brewfessional.
I'm a Brewfessional.
She's a Brewfessional.
And she's a Brewfessional.
Script game impeccable.
Them script game impeccable.
Them yacht funds so plentiful.
You know things so plentiful.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
Young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
We young and Brewfessional.
Just young and Brewfessional.
Just young and Brewfessional.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book set, buddy.
Yeah.
You back.
You
and
back.
we welcome you back.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the brew spot where you know it's always all esteem to
YAHUAH.
All the things.
Man, all esteem to YAHUAH. Welcome to the brew spot. I'm your host. It's your favorite, beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite
And on your co-host, Script Flood. Woo! 613 split it ass. All the steam to you.
All esteem to YAHUAH. And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH. And yeah, man, we welcome everybody to the brew spot, home of the two muscles up. If you're lifting your brother and your sister up, two muscles
up.
Man, only if you lifting them both up, though. Stop playing with it. Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Shout out.
Ear Doctor on the ones and twos. We at Playback Sounds.
Shout out.
Hey, man, not only is the sound quality, it's
also in your budget.
Make sure you go check out playbacksounds.com
Shout
for
out.
all the quality, for all their quality services. Man, make sure
shout
you
out.
go check them out. All right.
Shout out.
Also go check out the way 613 for a mana chip or two.
Shout
Make
out.
sure you go to that 613 splash.
Shout out.
.com and make sure for all your music needs you go to mindcultureforever.com, man. Make sure you go
Shout
check
out.
that out, man. Make sure you go check it out. So man, here at the brew spot, you know we only do it by the Torah way, you know what I'm saying, the law way for the lawman and you.
You know it.
If you tuning in to the Brewfessionals, this is for the lawman and you. You feel what I'm saying?
For the lawman and you.
So you know we're gonna bring it out from that perspective, you feel me?
Facts.
And what we're gonna be talking about today is something that need to be, something that need to be addressed, because a lot of times we fall in this category.
Yeah.
Hey, we all have been here before, so we don't like to speak like we're this is something brand we never done before, and that we don't understand how to be this. This is the only reason that we can talk from the perspective. You feel what I'm saying? What they say, it takes one to know one.
Facts.
Big fact. So it took one to know one. And what we're gonna be dealing with today is the prideful man. Okay, so we're gonna know how to identify pride. You know what I'm saying? And what we should really just have, should we have this pride in our sense of pride in ourselves, and then work hand literally about what our Creator does for us. Sheesh, now that might get a little steep for him. I ain't even mean to throw him that snack out there like that, but y'all gonna have to follow the trail. You feel me? Hey man, well, I'm gonna wait till we get to the next segment before we jump into something a little crazy.
Jump off in there.
So we just dive off in there and say, you know, hey, forget it, man. Just keep the intro running.
Let's go
Keep
jump.
going. Just keep it going.
Let's go.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah.
Burn them up, miss.
Brothers. Yeah. For him. Whew. That coach. It's your favorite eye. Yeah.
A lot of courage written on my face. We ball. A clean walk, never leave a trace. You giving up, man, it's such a waste. You sticking to it, he will make a way. Yeah, that right. Yeah, get right. Yeah, that's right. Get right. Used to have all the goods of the world till I fell in the gutter. Glad I'm in it with my brothers.
Living right, temptation ain't a thing. When the body and the YAHUAH in agreement with each other.
We went.
I ain't worried about the devil in the folly on metal. I just keep my head pointed at the mission. Only dealing with the facts. These facts from experience, hard proof. I don't do the intuition. YAHUAH, that my mighty one. Made me put the mighty on. Ain't no off-brand, brother, this the top. Ain't no halfway serving, that's that sad apart burden. I'm just out here trying to get the whole up. 100-fold, 100-fold up. Righteous mode, I'm on my feet just like a sock. Daddy home, wifey whipping out the pot. House ruler, give YAHUAH all the props. A lot of courage written on my face. A clean walk, never leave a trace. You giving up, man, that's such a waste. You sticking to it, he will make a way. Yeah, that right. Yeah, get right. Yeah, that's right. Get right. Get right. Get right. A lot of courage written on my face. A clean walk, never leave a trace. You giving up, man, that's such a waste. You sticking to it, he will make a way.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite and I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And I'm your co-host, Script Flood.
Woo.
613 split it ass. All Esteem to YAHUAH.
All Esteem to YAHUAH.
Yeah, we back up in this thing, man. Y'all already know. We back.
That's right.
Man, shout out Playback Sound, man.
Shout out.
MindCoachingForever.com.
Shout
out 613 The Wave.
Shout out.
Shout out 613 Splash.
Shout out.
Shout out all my brothers on that law.
Shout out.
Shout out all my sisters on that law.
Shout out.
Shout out all Esteem to YAHUAH.
All
Esteem to
We
YAHUAH.
back in this thing, man. We back. Y'all already know my section, kick you with a little definition
Absolutely.
and expound on that. Okay, so today we talking about pride.
Sheesh.
Okay, now pride is a feeling or a deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievements and achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are wildly admired. Okay, now the heart of pride is focused on self. Prideful people believe they deserve better than what life has brought them. They become sorrowful, restful, and even jealous of other people and their successes. Pride breeds self-pity, which is also a major component of depression, if people didn't know. Okay? Typically, people who struggle with pride will live a life based on how they feel and expect everyone else to accommodate them and adapt to their moods. Now, we know the fruits of the spirit are humbleness and meekness.
That's right.
And love. Now, I also got a scripture to go with that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's 2 Corinthians 10, 17 and 18. But he that glorieth, let him glory in YAHUAH. For not that commendeth himself is approved, but whom YAHUAH commendeth.
Absolutely.
So, you shouldn't be, be so prideful, man. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's not a fruit of the spirit, You should stay humble.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Just like we commanded to.
Just like we
Stay humble,
commanded
man.
to.
Yeah.
Well, it's right there. It's right there. You ain't speaking outside of the scripts.
Facts.
That's where you lying. He lying. He's speaking his own words. You know what I'm saying? Literally,
Facts.
man. We read the definition. The reason why we read the definition, it shows you. It's so easy, even a caveman can do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, definitely put it into terms. You feel what I'm saying? So you literally gotta look at it, and that was the Geico commercial. So don't start with me. Don't start with me. That was the Geico commercial. So don't start that with me. Okay, go ahead on now. Let me just address that. The YAHUAH. Go ahead. You gotta address like, okay now. Okay, now you know they gonna do it. So okay, check this out. Yo,
Even the caveman.
So we say that. So looking at the definition of Webster, it's so easy. You hear what I'm saying? A feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction.
Right.
So first it gives you the feeling you would feel, a feeling of satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So pride is a feeling of satisfaction.
Right.
Now, it says the achievements of it said from one's own achievements. Now we can be prideful or we can feel satisfactory in our own achievements. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then why would a man be so prideful about that when he gonna have to do the same thing to do this, or he didn't? He wasn't the one who put himself there. It was somebody who signed his check, gave him that, and put him there.
Right.
So he's prideful in that. See that? What achievements did you do? You got college, so I went and got my master's degree. Okay, not my own degree. You know what I'm saying? My master's degree. That's a man. That so happens to be a man though. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So I got my master's degree with an apostrophe S showing possession. You feel what I'm saying? So you never supersede your master. Okay, so if my master is above me, I don't mind. But see, when my master does not, oh yeah, I do mind. I don't want his degree. If that's the ceiling, oh, but hey, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. If that's the ceiling, I'm straight.
That degree is unclean.
They go facts. So them achievements. That's a man's own achievements. That's what people about you now. I got this. I went and did this many times. The achievements of those with whom one is closely associated. Okay, now that sounds like us. Right there. That sounds like what we should be. If you got any sense of pride, it should be because of who you associated to.
Right.
Because literally, like, without our association to the king, really, we broke the covenant, fair and square. It said a dog returns back to his vomit. So literally, we considered that. Feel what I'm saying? A shameless is considered a dog in the kingdom. So even a man has to put himself in the lesser light, in the lesser light shoe, because he's less enlightened than the one who's above him.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Who poured himself into him and gave him that. Feel what I'm saying? So if you shameless, you consider a dog too. Men called dogs first before the woman was called that. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was acting like a beep first. Right. You know what I'm saying? So folks hear that and they get tight. But it's something to consider. It says that we shouldn't even give we shouldn't even look in that manner. We shouldn't even give people that impression. So literally, like, you have to look that when someone is saying something to you, are you putting off those vibrations or are you not? Right. See, when your pride is because of who you're associated in, you lose sense of self. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start to show that who you're associated with, you start to see it's for the overall good. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So you already know if we wasn't associated to him, we would not have a possession. Or we wouldn't be able to walk into this, you know what I'm saying, in the ladder, in this goodness that we supposed to get. This is supposed to be an unpleasurable situation. See, if we finding pride in this situation, then that means you find pleasure in this. Because you all prideful, standing straight up. See, that's the tares. See, even though the wheat grow tall, it still humbles over and gives to his master. You feel what I'm saying? So they still both grow tall, but one gives itself over due to the association. I knew if it wasn't for you watering me, you know what I'm saying, putting that food on me, putting me out there in the sunlight so I could grow strong, and it wouldn't be possible for me to grow. Right. So whatever you need, here you go. This all I got though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got what you got, but I do got some of their wheat. You need a sandwich. You need a bowl of oatmeal. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But anything with a cream of wheat, see, I can get you that. But see, anything else, I'm only giving you, what I have. What's entitled to me, because I appreciate the association. If it wasn't for the association, I wouldn't have that. So I could be prideful in YAHUAH. So that's what we both in YAHUAH, because without YAHUAH, we was scum of the earth. Some of the worst people to ever know. You know what I'm saying? Don't care about your feelings, bank account, man. Just dry you out. Leave you there nakedness and thirst. It wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother. Feel what I'm saying? But now he gave us a heart of flesh. A heart that can feel, that can also associate with the feeling, because you done been stepped on too.
Right.
Now you know the feeling. Now you don't want nobody to feel like that. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't never been hurt before, it's kind of hard to understand how to treat somebody because you ain't felt the hurt before. But once you feel the feeling, now he give that heart of flesh. You like, yeah, man, I need to consider that, because you reap what you sow. So if you was used to that hurt and you felt that hurt and it was damaging like that, oh, it's gonna come to you. But guess what? It said this time it's coming back 7 times worse, because you chose to not hearken to the Father. Though that's what happened. See, that's pride. That's that pride of the flesh. Feel what I'm saying? Oh, I'm a player. Oh, I ain't finna let nobody do that to me, and I'm finna be on it. But see, it's not. You can't associate yourself with those feelings. You gotta show somebody something better. Then it'll make them treat you better. See, that pride always kills somebody. It destroys things, because there's really no pride in love. Feel what I'm saying? If you really love somebody, what's wrong with going to tell them you sorry and I don't want you to leave me? I would rather us stay together. What's wrong with that? But see, the world will make that seem like you weak. See, that's pride of the flesh. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look stupid. She out here like that, and that's what. But you know she a good woman to you. But then you got to look at it. Do folk got real reason to be tight? And you be like, yeah, I did kind of act it up a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But see, we can't see that in men, bro, because they say you're mighty ones. But look, you have to be the one that initiate that. See, if you're not showing forgiveness and mercy and patience and kindness, you can't want that. Nobody ain't come. It said a loving and silent woman is a gift from YAHUAH, and there's nothing like a well-instructed mind.
Facts.
Which means she needs some instructions. Which means that if you say love me, but you show this in your love, when you get that back, you can't get mad because you showed that example. It literally is, you're pouring yourself into that. This the way I want to be loved. This the way I want it to be cooked. This the way I want it to be this. And you showing that first. How you gonna say I love a clean house, but you never clean up? I love cooked food, but she ain't never seen you cook. Right. You can't love it that much. You know what I'm saying? You can't love it that much. We gonna get back.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Wonderful. As Bruiser. YAHUAH. Esteem. Yeah. For ill. Brothers. Yeah. That coast. Yeah. We well. Yeah. Yeah, you know we ain't gon' fold under pressure, man. Wanna be perfect, shit 13 is the measurement. We keep it righteous, stack the codes on the devil's head. Don't do the world, it's the tough, what we do instead. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. Yeah, this 613 was supreme, I ain't. Head that part, take them dead extreme. Known for the hook, call me Young Kareem. Scripts any boy, yeah, it's all esteem. Mindset free, 9 years out the trap. All this winning, let me run me a lap. Script hot, we don't even call it rap. First fruit, everything, y'all get scraps. Made in his image, look at all these nails. Really about the goodness, how I live, no cap. Stand on this, I ain't taking no crap. Fortified house, they coming no couch. Big Bruce Black, keep it negative mad. You hate what I call, then you going out bad. Give it to you, that's how we brag. Couldn't do without him, I was almost dead. No more crowd, now stand alright. Straight by living with the folly on ice. Nothing ain't free, everything got a price. Out here working, trying to earn me some life. Campaign for peace, they can keep they strife. Stay away from sin, cause the beast gon' bite. Y'all know the wicked get no invite. Things of the world really not my type. Cause every time that I dress down, you know I be who would never let down. careful with the way, boy, you might drown. We ain't with the argument, pipe down. Love in the air, feel it right now. Clean with it too, that's a wipe down. You know the brew ain't the average. Whatever it is, I'ma manage. Yeah, you know we ain't gon' fold under pressure, man. Wanna be perfect, shit 13 is the measurement. We keep it righteous, stack the codes on the devil's head. Don't do the world, it's the tough, what we do instead. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. Yeah, you know we ain't gon' fold under pressure, man. Wanna be perfect, shit 13 is the measurement. We keep it righteous, stack the codes on the devil's head. Don't do the world, it's the tough, what we do instead. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. I'm a YAHUAH fanatic. Shout out to all the YAHUAH fanatics.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite out.
And on your co-host, Split Flow. Woo!
Woo!
6.3 split it ass. All esteem to you.
All esteem to YAHUAH. And I'm your co-host, Mish Pat. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
All esteem to YAHUAH.
And you back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. Y'all know where we brewing at. PBS. That's Playback Sound Studios.
Shout out.
You go to playbacksounds.com to check out all their services.
Shout out.
I'd like to give a shout out to 613splash.com.
Shout out.
Go get your Urban Servants wear and your Lawful House tees.
Shout out.
You gotta give a shout out to the way 613 where it's always a light guard on duty.
Shout out.
Got some things coming to y'all real soon too, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
And I'd like to give a shout out to mindcultureforever.com
Shout out.
where you can get all the music for free. All the music for free.
Shout out.
Shout
Out
Free
for the
house.
free house, a storehouse of free.
That's
Shout
right,
out.
man. Shout
Shout
out.
out.
And we back in my segment right here where I'm going to the perspective of like the prideful man. So the perspective is gonna be from the world perspective and YAHUAH's perspective. So with it, it's as if, like, as you said in the first segment, with the wheat and the tares, and like the prideful man and the humble man, and like how it's always been like two different types of men, just like that.
That's right.
So the man of the world would be the man that was, like, the tare,
That's
the
right.
prideful man, and the man from YAHUAH perspective would be the one as the wheat from his humble perspective, because he humbles himself to his master to do the words and take those commandments and not stand to his own understanding
Absolutely.
against his master. So, and that's the perspective I'm speaking on, like
Absolutely.
how the humble man humbles himself and does the commandments of YAHUAH.
That's right.
It doesn't stand up straight to it and stand against that way,
That's
leaning
right.
to his own.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
But you see how the humbleness makes you stand against the wicked.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So you can see how it seems so prideful in the world, because you like, I don't hear nothing else but
But you facts.
and my head up this high, and you not in mourning, you got a different bounce, so you can see how people will think you prideful.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Just boasting in your hood.
Boasting in YAHUAH.
That's it. You just happy in the righteousness.
Right.
I'm not slouched over. My face is oiled. If we don't have it, we don't have it today. But it ain't nothing for YAHUAH to make a poor man rich all of a sudden.
Right.
That's
Hey,
facts.
you would never know somebody off their feet. What they
Right.
talking about?
Facts.
Regular Joe, but mighty. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can outlive your situation.
That's facts.
That's what it is. When you know forever is possible, you outlive your situation. It doesn't matter if captivity 400 years. If I live forever,
Fast, huh?
I
That's right.
outlive it. It was just a thing in the past. See, that's how you gotta look at it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, see if the scripture is talking this, and then it's talking about a way that you can beat this. It's not talking about you getting picked up and ran off your punishment. No, you gotta take this, endure this. You gotta take these afflictions too. It says that right there in Hebrew. Hey, he ain't got no sympathy. You know what I'm saying? He got no sympathy for those who you know what I'm saying, who just cry about everything like he ain't been through the same thing we've been through.
Facts.
You don't know. Fact. Okay, then, so you would, see, that's what it's saying. Why would you listen to somebody who never experienced anything? So you see how they thought he was prideful when he was only coming to delivering a message?
Right.
I can't help it. He gave commandments. He didn't say please.
Facts.
So he didn't teach me how to say please do this. You know what I'm saying? Could you please do this? Oh, nah. It's not that. You do this. Or suffer this. Oh, you want that? Well, you got to do this. It ain't no please. It ain't no changing. It ain't no pushing on this. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the humble man. See, when you humble yourself to your master, that's to know that something is above you.
Right.
But me and my brother are not above each other.
That's right.
Now it says it is a righteous man is more excellent than his neighbor. That's
Woo!
Proverbs 12:26.
Facts.
Okay?
Bullet.
12:26. And the only thing that excellent is to spy out, to explore, to find out how to do something.
Facts.
Okay? So he's only more excellent because he found out how to do something. Which means that this 613 is possible. You just gotta find out how to do it.
Bullet. bullet.
Facts. Message.
That's why a righteous man more excellent than his neighbor.
That's right.
But that's a real scripture though. So when somebody say nobody's better than no one. No, we just saying we on a level ground. But we can, it is a such thing as a higher self. Like you cannot put nobody down when Yahuwah literally says that I have set you apart, and you shall think like, you know what I'm saying, we should be set apart as he is set apart. Which means he doesn't think like man. So all the things that man may succumb to, that's not what a mighty one succumbs to. He don't need bread from a man. He already got bread from his mighty one. See, we get fed. Your portion is Yahuwah's portion. See, a lot of people don't want that Yahuwah's portion. They don't know it's the finest things of the earth. But who got the finest things of the earth right now? Stop it. The whole earth is polluted. It ain't nothing fine here. Why would he hand you some GMO and say, hey, there's some fine dining? Then he lying to you. So, of course, you're not going to get a big mansion here when some man hands touched it that wasn't even inspired to build it for you. Feel what I'm saying? With the house that someone's going to build you or that's being built for you, somebody is pleased to build that thing for you. Now, that's a difference. Because when somebody's cooking and they put love in it, you can taste the cooking. But if somebody's just like, man, I got to feed them one more time, it tastes just like it. You know what I'm saying? But so it's the same thing. When it's a place being built for you because someone delights in building it for you, you don't know the goodness that they prepare for you because you can't discern their mind or their mental or what they have for you. You know what I'm saying? And they're expressing it at 1,000%.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
even our maker doesn't have a pride to what he didn't put out in how he literally pleaded with his bride. It wasn't even lame for him.
Facts.
That he put right here in plain sight that he pleaded to his bride. He asked her and asked her and asked her to get right. He didn't want her to go. You the apple of my eye. You know what I'm saying? I need you here with me.
Facts.
I just want you. I just want to use you. So he ain't even prideful when it comes to understanding value of things. You should, bro, I'm telling you now. This is the only thing that gonna get this nation back. Real love. Not that fake prideful stuff. Oh, I got this and you got that. I'm just better than that. But no, you see, with a man and a woman, you can't compare me to you. You can't.
Right.
It's already set. It's already set. You feel me? So a lot of times, even when you go into the law, right? you know, somebody will say, oh, it's just we equal, but you make sure, I just want everybody, sisters, brothers, just go read Numbers 30, the whole chapter. And what you will see in there is this. When a woman makes a vow, right, only when she's a widow is when she can make a vow and the Most High holds it against her. But if this woman has a head, and she makes her vows, which means that she got to speak these things before her husband. That's why Sarah told her man to go and treat. Rachel also told her man, go and treat. Yo, Most High for me, because she realized all her prayers was not cracking the ceiling. It only happened when she went to go and treat, and it was like this. He said, yes, that sounds like a good one right there. You can't privately go behind anyone back. You can go to number 30 and check that out. Now, that's going to make a lot of people stand up like, no, but it's right there. It's right there that your husband can just annul your vow or he can confirm it. It's right there, Numbers 30. Go check it out. You can read it, flip it up, try to Hebrew it, parse it out, do all you want to do to it. It means the same. It means the same. See, this is the things that it's talking about. See, it's order in the house. Order in the house. Everybody got a straight back. But nobody's trying to explore, spy out, and find out how to do it to where it works for the house. It doesn't work for anyone who's too prideful. I don't want to do it that way. It better for me this way. Well, then you get no blessings. And then when things not working good for you, now they leave and then you got a story talking about how I used to be a Hebrew Israelite. Bro, you always been that. You just did exactly what some ancestors did back then too, and said, I choose to do the customs of the world. I choose to cleave on to the nations versus taking on my own responsibilities. I can't live like this. Discipline. Not subjected to these lusts, these diverse things out here, man. People get into. Nah, they want it all. They want to eat everything. See, that's the prideful, man. I can make it on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need your guidance nor your protection. I got it. I'm straight up. I can do me. This easy. But we'll get back into it in a second.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.
Script call. It's your favorite Connect. We run this thing forever now, man. We gonna run it all the way to where we need to go. Yeah, to most up. They know the lingo. Yeah, I saw my bro and sit down, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. Seen it got heavy on the house, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. They know this brew and they ain't bluffing. Watch how I pull up. 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 Like skirt. A simple exercise method. I'm just gon' pull up. 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 You know it ain't a y'all message unless it's sealed with the word. Ain't no blessing coming from it unless you're doing what you heard. In the boca on the mountain, I leave the worm for the birds. In my YAHUAH bandana, I ride on devils and a serve. Catch me brewing on the regular. Plus my faith is irregular. Going where everybody know my name. Let's cheers, I'm a regular. I'm going hard for the kingdom. The ways of the old, I'ma sing you. Watch them ones who talk circles, cause they will drag you through the ringer. Never giving them the finger. I keep my index on me. Look out, clear windows. I keep the Windex on me. This that YAHUAH speed, I'm cruising. I'm just following the signs. Vehicle made for a journey. Just gotta hold it in line. I'm Mr. Pull Up Skirt. Initiated first. Raised about the earth. Down the tree, then hit a spurt. I done ran into the plug. I had to put my people on. nothing but the righteous going on. I saw my bro sit down, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. Seen it got heavy on the house, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. They know this brewing ain't bluffing. Watch out, pull up. 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 Like skirt. A simple exercise method. I'm just gon' pull up. 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 I saw my bro sit down, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. Seen it got heavy on the house, so I had to pull up. I had to pull up. I had to pull up. They know this brewing ain't bluffing. Watch out, pull up. 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 Like skirt. A simple exercise method. I'm just gon' pull up. 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 I'm just gon' pull up.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn them up, bitch. And on your co-host, Shriffler. Woo! 1613 split it.
Splash.
All the stand to you.
All
All
esteem
to YAHUAH.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved YAHUAH.
It's your favorite out.
Man, we sure appreciate everybody for stepping into the brew spot, man. We
Yeah.
always like this, man. Appreciate everybody who tune in. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like what you definitely deal with on a daily. Like, people don't like to hear information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Literally. That's why people don't pick up the newspaper no more or anything like that. You gotta, it's like catch it in the news. Not that there's anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Long as they,
Right.
long the way they're receiving, because the Most High gave us the way to receive things naturally. Feel what I'm saying? Well, you ain't gotta put it in. It can be written on the tablet of your heart. There's people who can remember what you say. You know what I'm saying? And then things gonna have to open up, because words do. If words are alive, they are gonna manifest. Feel what I'm saying? See, if you're not speaking your words in, this is literally what the Most High has to do. This is what he's saying. His goodness, that goodness is definitely gonna come in, and that splendor gonna do exactly what it do.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
A lot of people misconstrue these scriptures, man,
Okay, so
because with the games. That's why they get prideful on it. Don't know that they standing against themselves. That's why I say your blood is on your own head. You standing up against yourself.
sheesh.
Standing up. You telling your truth. Nah, I don't want no parts of my inheritance. No, I don't want no parts of my people. Ain't that Esau?
Facts.
See, literally, we can't judge. Literally, we can't judge. We can't judge. It said even by then, with us discerning, us being able to discern the wheat from the tare or anything like that, it's due to the law. When one hear the law, he gonna get prideful, start coming up with his own thing, pouring his own little stuff in there to fill the holes in that he don't get, because it's a mystery. And that's the reason why it's written like that, because it's a mystery. But the disciples asked Mashiach, why do you speak to them in parable? He said, because it was meant for them to heal. They don't heal. It's the intent of the heart. I know if they hear this, they gonna run out there and just try to manipulate things. They not here for the miracles. They here for the bread. He want to become the best pastor in the world. He want the people to see him as the most knowledgeable man in the earth. They just want some money.
Facts.
They're not here for the miracles. They're not here to be find out the presence or get into his presence or to see if it's really true. They don't want to prove it like that. They want to be prideful in something that they did not create. How you gonna reject it in the manner that it say go? And then people say, well, you can't do it unless you know how to understand what it's saying and how to do it. Right, man? Listen, bro, I speak this language, so literally however it told me, this was the only way I understood it. Now, when I went to go get it, when I searched deeper, I went in and started to see from the perspective in which I needed to see it. which means blessing. And certain things, in certain aspects, people don't get because they don't go in there. But literally, it's a path. If you like come down this way, literally, this word gonna lead them there, just like it led me there. No man led me nowhere. They just led me right here to the scriptures. He guided me through some things. Got it right here. This is what they got right here. But through the path, wasn't nobody standing right there on my side with me but my brothers. See, we all going through this thing because this is the path that I definitely had to walk through, get through on my own, and see some things first. I would not be telling nobody go a path that did not convince myself. Yeah, surely it's that, but it's some impressions already made in the earth that all you got to do is put your feet in. It's very easy to set your mark if you're not an easily distracted brother. But you know, literally, it's easy to not covet when you in a house and you don't see them same things you used to see. When you're away from the world, it's easy to not covet. But let's let them build you up, then send you back out there, because you know you got to go be a light for your people. And you can't covet nothing that they have, because the blessings is for them. That's for the people. See, some people, it says for men who not only do, but teach others to, that's who gonna be great in the kingdom. And the ones who teach men not to, they gonna be the least in the kingdom. So, you know, when somebody do a 9-hour lesson on dreadlock, cause your locks too long, now you know that's not gonna get anybody nowhere to the kingdom.
Facts.
Debate your cause. If I debate my cause, I'm debating my cause because this is what I believe, and you're saying that this is what you believe. Then how can two walk together unless they agree?
Right.
Or we can see that it ain't that much of a difference.
Right.
You saying the same thing, my brother. You just if you want me to say you're right, okay, you're right. But why do you need me to say you're right to give you validation on your walk? You feel what I'm saying? Right. That ain't it. Right is the root word of righteous. If you walk in a righteous life, your life should scream right.
You doing it.
That's right. You doing it. Your life should scream right, and you should be reaping the fruits off a right life. But if everything is very catastrophic and disastrous in your life, then obviously you're not walking the right path. See, the right way is not going to get you evil. It's going to make those things around you, that high fire, that high water, people going to start throwing stuff in front of you. Try to stop your walk. People going to start talking you down. People going to be saying this, spitting on you. With Mashiach, what did they do? They threw things at him to stop him from bearing his wood, holding his burden. They tried to stop him, trip him up to make him give up, to stop his path, because we were heading to kill self totally. We want all them sin blotted out because we walking it all the way to the end. Any man trying to cut your legs off under you and stop your walk right there, that's the devil. That's the devil. Right there. See, the fact that these folks got too much in their heart, too much pride in their heart, they the one can't get out here and actually help or actually want to walk with it or stand on that side. Because they think that they walk right. They walk right. But then you got to ask yourself, and man, you just tired of just saying, okay, I'm going to hold and give it back to him nice or with no season. Nah, man, spicy. It's spice time now. You got to show me when YAHUAH clocked in, what camp he joined, you got to show me all this in the scriptures. And then I'm gonna say, you know what, y'all got all the way facts. Or was he a great light that he went to his brothers and showed them the path, how to get there? But did they not walk with their own feet?
That's right.
We have an internet question. Internet question is from Miss Tanya. The question is, well, it starts off, Sade has a song called Love is Stronger Than Pride. The question is, can pride be a false sense of security?
Pride can be a false sense of security.
Facts.
Being that like I said, when people stand straight up and they deny one way, but they end up being a little what they feel is successful over here,
Right.
or what they feel was right, or been feeling it been working on for them. Like you hear, like it says, people say, I done seen great things. For example, I done seen great things happen in the name of JC.
Right.
Okay. Now, literally, it says in 13 too. I let these things happen just to see where your heart said at. This is what YAHUAH saying, man. I let you fall to your own delusion just to see where your heart said at. We can't wait. Now, somebody will walk in there and say, in 9 days, you're going to receive woo-de-woo-de-woo-de-woo. Right? And we'll give all our paper to that, all our time, and we'll wait them 9 days. Hope. I'm talking about in hope. We'll do everything he say. If he told you to roll across the earth, crawl, do all this right here, you would do that. You feel what I'm saying? But for these scriptures where it said right here, well, you don't have to embarrass yourself or do anything like that. You shall receive everlasting life, and you shall not have a short day. Everything will be provided for you as long as you do this for me. We won't do none of that. We get prideful. We hold our neck up and say, I don't do that. But that's what it say, dude.
Thanks.
You feel what I'm saying? But just like the brother was saying before we jump out of there, some people believe it so hard and so much. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do see the facts in it and see that it's true, they so prideful that they can't say that, yeah, I was wrong. So like I said, I'm going to continue with the lie. I'm going to continue telling it. But guess what? I'm going to know the truth. I'm going to bear the truth, and I'm going to do the truth. You know who that is? Lucifer.
Thanks.
You know who did that first? Nimrod. Had the truth in his heart, but chose to tell everybody to go whichever way you want to go, and it's still going to make it to the same place. We right back there again. And this is why I'm talking about Babylon. Yeah, but you hear, welcome.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
They walk around like everybody now. Yeah. Young brothers were raised by young mothers with no lights in no water in no father. I overstand it. Dust all on my shoes, nothing fancy. Mama worked 3-4 jobs to fill the pantry. Hard time, my best friend, she come in handy. Humble my soul, pay what I owe. Have you heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? I know you have. I've been around like a city cow. You say you're free, but you in the trap. That's overheads like a fitted cow. I got more lines than the city mouth. Something meaningful. Got the bread and the meat, that panini float. Trying to raise up the children, Lamborghini dude. Head high so I can see the road. I elevated to a different mood. This a shout out to my little bros, young brother.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And on your co-host, Script Flow. Woo! All seen to YAHUAH.
I'll say it to you.
And it's your host, it's your favorite out, beloved dog.
It's your favorite out.
Man, favorite out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't even let me get into that. We in the outro. Okay, so we finna get up out of here, man. Don't let me start that, man, at the outro. We got some little upcoming events coming, man. Later this month, July.
Yeah.
July 19, you know what I'm saying? So, that's 26th through the 28th. That's going to be San Antonio. San Antonio TX. Man, Brew Antonio, man.
Brew Antonio.
Brew Antonio. I think I got a cousin named that Brew Antonio. You feel me?
Brew Antonio.
Hey, we got some we got Shreveport. That's gonna be August 10th. Y'all know we gonna be out there probably from the 10th to the who knows, man. That second home, all in the Shree. All in the Shree.
Might have pulled
Big fat. And then we gonna be in Detroit on the 16th and 18th at the Hebrew gathering up there with the Chosen Seed family.
Facts.
Shout out to the Ox.
Shout out.
Shout out to everybody that shout out to every city that we're gonna be in.
Shout out.
Many things coming up in September, man. West Coast get ready too. Hey, we ready in
West Coast, shout out.
When we get that ready, y'all already know, man. Y'all better show me some major love too, cause y'all been asking.
Facts.
Y'all been asking, and we sure been trying to put the little unleavened bread in the oven too.
Facts.
Every time, but every
Shout
time
out.
somebody want to slide some leaven in there. But don't let me start something at the intro. I'm at the outro. Okay. So let me get out of here with a little mountain chip. Okay, a little mountain chip.
Chill.
Okay, so that's Proverbs 16:18 through 19. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. Better is it to be an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. All right? So we're going to leave it just like that. That's self-explanatory.
Woo!
Facts. You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby. Ha ha.